What happens when the relentless pursuit of power spirals into madness? When ambition transforms into a dark obsession, leading to unspeakable horrors? Today, we're delving into the chilling tales of history's most notorious rulers, those who wielded power not just to govern, but to instill fear, chaos, and death. Prepare yourself for a journey through the shadows of history as we uncover the darkest secrets behind some of the most infamous leaders the world has ever known. Let's start with the legendary Genghis Khan, a name that echoes through time as a symbol of conquest and brutality. Born as Temujin in the late 12th century, he rose from humble beginnings to become the founder of the Mongol Empire, the largest contiguous empire in history. But what drove him to unleash such devastation across the globe? It was a relentless thirst for power and a desire for revenge against those who had wronged him. Genghis Khan didn't just conquer lands, he obliterated entire societies. His strategy was simple yet effective: use fear as a weapon. Historical accounts reveal that he would often kill every man in a conquered city, sparing only women and children who were taken as slaves. This merciless approach instilled terror in the hearts of his enemies, ensuring that even the mere mention of his name struck fear into the bravest of souls. The Mongols were not just conquerors, they were harbingers of death, leaving behind a trail of blood that reshaped the world. But Genghis Khan's legacy is not just one of horror, it's also a testament to his brilliant military strategies. He employed psychological tactics, using misinformation to confuse his enemies and break their will to fight. He understood the power of fear, and he wielded it like a sword, cutting down anyone who dared to challenge his authority. His reign serves as a chilling reminder of how unchecked ambition can lead to unimaginable cruelty. Now, let's shift our focus to a figure whose name is synonymous with manipulation and deceit: Niccolò Machiavelli. While not a ruler himself, Machiavelli's influence on political thought has been profound and, at times, terrifying. His seminal work, The Prince, is often regarded as a handbook for tyrants. He argued that the ends justify the means, suggesting that a ruler must be willing to act immorally if it ensures their power and stability. Machiavelli's ideas resonated with many leaders who sought to maintain control at any cost. His chilling philosophy promoted the notion that a ruler should not shy away from deceit, cruelty, or betrayal if it meant preserving their reign. This perspective has enabled countless leaders throughout history to justify their most heinous acts. Machiavelli's legacy is a stark reminder that the pursuit of power can sometimes lead to a moral abyss. Next, we have Maximilien Robespierre, a key figure in the French Revolution. Initially celebrated as a champion of democracy and equality, Robespierre's descent into tyranny was swift and brutal. As the revolution turned violent, he established the Reign of Terror, a dark period characterized by mass executions of perceived enemies of the state. Robespierre believed that virtue could only be achieved through terror. He famously stated that terror is nothing other than justice: swift, severe, inflexible. This philosophy led to the execution of thousands, many of whom were innocent, often based on mere suspicion of disloyalty. The guillotine became a symbol of his reign, as it claimed the lives of not only common citizens but also former allies who fell out of favor. Robespierre's chilling transformation from revolutionary idealist to ruthless dictator underscores the dangers of power unchecked by morality. Now let's discuss one of the most infamous queens in history, Mary I of England, better known as Bloody Mary. Her reign was marked by a brutal campaign against Protestants in an attempt to restore Catholicism to England after her father, Henry VIII, had established the Church of England. Mary's methods were ruthless. She ordered the execution of hundreds of dissenters, often by burning at the stake, creating an atmosphere of fear and repression. But what drove Mary to such extremes? Deeply rooted in her Catholic faith, she believed she was acting in the name of divine justice. Her actions were not merely political, they were personal, driven by a desire to re-establish her family's legacy and ensure the survival of her faith. The psychological warfare she waged against her subjects left a lasting mark on England, as the fear of persecution silenced dissent and created a culture of obedience. As we examine these historical figures, it becomes clear that the darkest secrets of notorious rulers often lie in their desperate need for control and validation. Each of these leaders employed fear as a tool, using it to manipulate their subjects and eliminate threats, both real and perceived. Their legacies serve as cautionary tales about the consequences of unchecked ambition and the fragility of power when rooted in tyranny. Now, let's delve into the chilling story of Adolf Hitler, a name that evokes horror and disbelief. Hitler's rise to power was marked by a toxic blend of charisma, manipulation, and deep-seated hatred. He didn't just seek power, He sought to reshape the world according to his twisted vision of racial superiority. His ideology led to the deaths of millions, culminating in the Holocaust, the systematic extermination of 6 million Jews and millions of others deemed undesirable. But what's particularly haunting is the psychological tactics he employed to rally the masses. Through propaganda, Hitler dehumanized his victims, portraying them as threats to society. His speeches ignited a fervor that swept across Germany, transforming ordinary citizens into willing participants in his atrocities. Hitler's ability to manipulate the fears and prejudices of the populace reveals the terrifying power of rhetoric in the hands of a tyrant. As we reflect on these dark chapters in history, it's essential to recognize that the motivations behind such horrific actions are often complex. Many of these rulers were shaped by personal traumas, societal pressures, or the desire for revenge. They exploited the vulnerabilities of their times, capitalizing on fear and uncertainty to secure their power. What emerges is a chilling pattern. The most notorious rulers often share a common trait: their willingness to sacrifice morality for ambition. In our exploration of these historical figures, we must also acknowledge the impact of their reigns on future generations. The legacies of Genghis Khan, Machiavelli, Robespierre, Mary I, and Hitler serve as stark reminders of the consequences of tyranny and the human capacity for cruelty. Their dark secrets echo through time, warning us of the dangers that arise when power goes unchecked. As we conclude this journey into the shadows of history, it's crucial to reflect on the lessons we can learn. The stories of these notorious rulers remind us that power, when wielded without conscience, can lead to unimaginable suffering. It's a stark reminder that we must remain vigilant against tyranny and hold our leaders accountable, ensuring that history does not repeat itself. If this exploration of history's darkest secrets has fascinated you, be sure to hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments which notorious rulers' secrets you want to uncover next. Together, we can continue to shed light on the shadows of the past, ensuring that the lessons of history are never forgotten.